once heard the meaning of brave. Brave is to put yourself into a position where it's way out of your control and every ounce of your body is telling you not to do it. Well, here we are in the middle of the ocean. Land's a couple of k's that way. The boat's there and I'm getting swept back that way because of the current. Well, let's keep an eye on what's below us too. Where's Lauries? Brave and crazy. The thing is, if I got shot a big kingy now in this current, I'd be getting dragged that way, away from the boat. I'm already swimming against the current to try and get back to the boat. Nuts and dangerous. Wouldn't want to get a cramp right about now. Or a big shark. G'day guys, welcome back. Now I'm guessing a lot of people have tried prawn toast. Well, today I'm doing lobster toast with homegrown ginger, turmeric and lemongrass. That's absolutely fantastic. It's definitely one of my favourites. So let me know what you think in the comments. Now these videos were filmed over a couple different days, different locations with a couple different mates. One was a shore dive with the big fella Grant and the other was a day spent out in Lauries' boat. Both good days out with good guys and come home with a good feed each time. So let's roll on those clips. Sometimes you just gotta slow down and take it all in. How's this little bream? He parks up right in front of me and my gun jams. Actually, I'd left my safety on. Now my second drop, I position myself in this gutter, laying on the bottom, waiting to see what comes in. And sure enough, it didn't take long before I got the interest of a school of bream who came in for a closer look. I lined him up, I took the shot, and I missed. He was a damn good bream too. Now I'm going to slow this down to show you what really happened here. Take a quick look in the top left hand corner of your screen. While I was focused on this bream, a really nice kingy swam straight over the top of me, which I had no idea was there until I was editing at home. Now the way this next dive played out for me, it was just the perfect hunt. I dropped down 5 or 6 metres to this boulder, I grabbed hold of some weed to steady myself to peer over the edge. Now on the edge of the reef, where it meets the sand, is where I usually find the bream. And sure enough, there they are. Now it's just a matter of taking my time, not rushing, and waiting for the perfect moment to take the shot.
Mate, I just pulled off the shot of a century. I hope so, I think I did. Look at that for a shot.
My next drop was a shallow one, about 4 or 5 metres. I could see the bream in the distance. I took cover behind this rock and just played the game. Now, as per usual, they always seem to be such an inquisitive fish, and they always come within range, and you just got to take your time and get a clean shot. It's just so rewarding when you practice the correct techniques for hunting fish and it plays out exactly the way you thought it would. We're on to day 2 now, and we're hunting lobsters with Big Grant in 8 to 10 metres of water. There he is. Sometimes it's just a bit too easy.
Hit a good one.
This next cray was reasonably shallow at 4 or 5 metres, and you can just make out his antenna there. Sometimes they're just wedged in there so tight and they're just real difficult to get out. So I pretty much just stick my arm in there, feel around for him and find him, and then you just try and get your fingers around him and wriggle him till he comes out.
What's he doing? Must have got a big one. Either that or he's out of breath. Hey Grant, do you want to hit the back entrance? Because there's it's sort of like a rock like that. Back entrance is sort of under that weed. But when you get under the weed, you'll see it. I'm going to try and grab him, but if I miss, he's going to shoot back your... Yeah. He's going to shoot back your way, but if I miss him.
It's always good to have a bit of teamwork because potentially you can miss a lot of crays on your own. This one was hard because once I'd closed my fist on the other side of the hole, it was difficult to get my hand back through without letting go of the lobster.
Got him. He's another decent one.
Turned out to be another great day in the water with Grant. It was a shared bag with 2 lobsters each. Happy days.
There he goes. There he goes. There he goes.
You know, it doesn't matter how many times I go diving, how much time I spend in the water, it just never gets old. It never gets old catching and taking home to cook your own fresh seafood. It's probably one of the most rewarding things I think I've ever done. Now let's get cooking. Crispy skinned barbecued bream with garlic butter and super white flesh. There's nothing better. Now for our lobster toast, we're going to start by dicing our cray, chop fine and into a bowl. Bit of garlic and salt, and with the back of the knife we're going to squash to a paste. Then we're going to add our fresh turmeric and ginger, which I grow an absolute bucket load of in the backyard. And I'm going to use a zester to grate it super fine so I don't have chunks. Some diced shallots. And one of my favourites, lemongrass. I love this stuff. Sliced, then diced super fine. A little chilli. Salt and pepper, and give it a mix. Now what I'm going to do here is mash it with a fork to create more of a paste so it's easier to spread. So with some really good bread, we're going to remove the crust and spoon on our mixture. Now I'm just going to work this so there's an even coating all over and it's right to the edges so the bread doesn't burn. A sprinkle of sesame seeds and just a gentle shallow fry for about 1 minute each side. Slice into big triangles and plate up. A few wedges of lemon and some garlic aioli. And oh my god, perfectly golden brown. How good does that look? The smell of the lobster and the fresh herbs in this kitchen right now is just unbelievable. So if you like what you see, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for all my future content. I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.